Hello friends, Tony here. In this video I want to work with the cities. And in the previous one we worked with the states, and with states we make a CRUD using the form builder and using the form class. But for cities I'm going to use the form builder, but I'm going to create inside the controller the form and return that form here. Okay, good. Now, first of all, we need to create the table for cities. So I'm going to open the terminal and say artisan make table. And the name is going to be cities like this. Okay, let's open the VS Code and let's open here the cities table. And here we need to change something. For the return, I'm going to go to the states table and copy what we have here. So inside the form method, copy and paste it here. And also let's copy what we have inside the configure and paste it also here, because it's going to be almost the same. Now import the allowed filter and import the collection, and also import the query builder. Now the return query builder is for not state but for the city, and import the app model city here. We're going to search for the name because the city has the state ID and the name. The default sort is going to be ID, or the allowed sorts is going to be ID and name, and the allowed filters is going to be the ID, name, and instead of country, we have state here. Scroll down with the global search for columns name. The column ID is going to be sortable and the column name is going to be sortable. Now here, we're going to display the state, name, and the label is going to be state like this. Also the column action to display the edit and delete buttons. And then we're going to add a filter for state ID. And here use the state, import the model, state, and transform to array. And the label is going to be state also. And I think we are good with the table. So let's close this and let's open the resources, views, admin. And I'm going to create a new folder here, cities. Okay, and let's open the state. And here I'm going to select 3 of them, copy and paste inside the cities. Okay, let's close and open the index, which is inside the cities, and change, let's say not states, but cities index, and not new state, but new city. Also the route is going to be admin cities create, and the table is going to be for cities. And here the cell action need a single city. So let's say city here. Here we need to say cities like this. And I think we are okay with the index. So let's see, let's open the browser and let's navigate in the cities. Yeah, we need to go on the controller. I forgot that. So go to the cities controller, and here we need the return, the view, which is admin dot cities dot index, and we need also to add the form, and we need to add also here the cities, which going to be the cities class table, and make sure you import up here that. And now if I save this and refresh, yeah, now we have cities index. Let's work with the create a new city. Here I'm going to create first the form. So I'm going to say $form to be equal with the Splade form and import that. And we're going to say Splade make, and then add the action, which is going to be the route admin dot cities dot store. The method is post by default, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to add a field here, which is going to be an array, and add the input from the Splade form builder and Splade input make for the name, and we are going to add also the label, which is going to be name. Then we need to add the to choose a state. So let's say here, select from Proton Media Splade form builder, make, and here we need to add the state underscore ID, and then add the label, which is going to be choose state, and then we need to add options, not options, and the options is going to be state model, import the state, and use the look method to get the name and the ID, and we need to transform them to array because we need array there. And the last one is to add the input, the submit. So let's say submit from form builder, make, and give it a label, which is going to be say like this, and then let's return the view, which is going to be admin dot cities dot create, and then we need to add here the $form like this. Let's save, and let's go inside the views now. Cities create city, say here, and we have the form. Very good. Now let's try. Refresh, go to the new city and create a city. We have a name and choose a state. And I have forgot the other classes. So go to the city controller, and after the fields, we can also add classes. And for that, I'm going to navigate to the state controller. Now we have in the country, yeah, here is the classes. I'm going to copy and paste it right here. Let's save and let's see now. Refresh, yeah. Good. Now let's work with the store. I'm going to create a new request for the city. So let's open the terminal and say artisan make request, and I'm going to name it create city request. Okay, and use that one. Create city request, and let's open the create city request, change the authorized to be true, and add some rules here. So the name or the account, the state ID, sorry, the state ID is going to be required. And you can add more, but for now I'm just going to say required. Also, for the name is going to be required. And let's save, close this one. And let's come here and say city, import the city, create $request validated. Okay, and then we need the return. And also let's open one more time the country controller because I want to copy this and paste it here. Return to the admin cities index, import the Splade and say city created. And let's save. And now try to create a new city. So refresh. I'm going to say London here and choose the London state, save. And we need to go to the model city because I forgot to add. So open the city model. And here we need to add the protected $sign fillable, which is going to be an array with state ID and the name. Now, for now, I'm not going to create the relationship method just to show you something. So let's come here and refresh and say London again. Save. Yeah, city created, but as you can see, the state, we don't have the state name. And that's it because we don't have the relationship method. Now let's create that. So for that, I wanted to show you this. Now let's create the method state, and this is going to return $sign. This belong to the state model. Okay. Those save from here and refresh, and now we have the state. Let's create one more. Let's say Athens and choose Athens here. And yeah, we have a filter for London. Yeah, a filter for Athens. And we can reset and search for London here. Very good. Now let's work with the edit and delete to make a CRUD in this video. Let's open the city controller first and going to remove the show method and then use the route model binding on the edit. So I'm going to say city model like this and $sign city. And now let's go up here and copy this, what we have on the lead. And I'm going to paste it right here. Change the return view to be not cities create, but cities edit. Also, the action is going to be route admin cities, not store, but update. And here we need to pass also the state, the city, sorry. We have the name, the select is very good, but what we need is also to add, and I'm going to add right here, is to add the field. We need to fill the fields with $sign city, and now we are okay. Return, very good. Let's save and let's refresh. Let's navigate to the London, edit, and yeah, very good. Now let's work with the update. And for the update, I'm going to use the new request. So let's come here. We can use the create request because we have almost the same. So let's say create city request, $sign request, and pass the route model binding city $sign city. And here we can say $city, update, and pass the request validated. And then just return the Splade DOS notification and also return to the route. Okay, city's index and city updated. Click save, go and try. So first I'm going to remove this and say save. Yeah, we need to change the method post. Yes, this is because I just copy here and forget that also the method, which is in this case is going to be put. Okay, in the edit, we need to specify the method because by default the method is post. So let's refresh again, and I'm going to remove the name, save, the name field is required. Let's say London app and save. And now we have London app, city updated, very good. The next one, let's go to the edit and I'm going to change the name and also the state to be Athens. And yeah, London and the state is Athens. Now let's work with the delete, the last one. So add the route model binding city, $city, and then delete the city and use a split DOS notification and return back because we are in the index. So return back, and the last one, city deleted. Save, come here, refresh, delete the Athens. Are you sure? No. Yeah, it's not deleted. Now if I say yes, deleted, and we have also the DOS notification. Okay, friends, that's it about this video, the full CRUD for cities using the form builder and also the table class. All the best, friends, and don't forget, if you like such a video, subscribe and like the video because it's going to help me to create more videos like this. All the best.